The courage to begin. Ladies and gentlemen, listen closely. There is a fire inside you. It's been there all along. It may have been smoldering, waiting for you to ignite it, but it's burning, ready to push you forward, ready to take you places you've never dreamed of. The real question is, are you willing to embrace it? Are you willing to trust that you have everything you need inside of you to do what seems impossible? The journey to creating something extraordinary isn't easy. It's not supposed to be. It's supposed to test you, challenge you, stretch you in ways that make you uncomfortable. It's supposed to make you question everything you think you know about your limits, your strength, your potential. But here's the truth. You are capable of more than you realize. Every time you start something new, you face an inner battle. Doubts will surface. Fear will show up uninvited. The voice in your head will try to convince you that you're not enough, that you're not ready, that the task ahead is too big, too overwhelming. But that voice, it's a liar. It's the voice of your past self, the one that hasn't seen how much you've grown, how much you've already overcome. You are not who you were yesterday. You are more, you are stronger, you are braver. And that courage, the courage to begin, is the force that will transform your life. Not just today, but every day, moving forward. You see, starting is just the beginning. The real power comes when you choose to push through the hard days, the messy moments, the days when nothing seems to be going right. The magic happens when you refuse to let fear control you, when you rise above the uncertainty, and when you take each challenge as an opportunity to show the world and yourself that you will not back down. You are a force of nature, and nothing can stop you when you decide to keep moving forward. The path won't always be clear. There will be twists, turns, and detours. There will be moments when you feel like you're walking alone. But in those moments, remember why you started. Remember that you are not just chasing a goal. You are becoming the person who can achieve that goal. And each step you take, even if it feels like a step backward, is moving you closer to that version of yourself. I'm telling you right now, there is no limit to what you can achieve when you have the courage to begin and the courage to keep going. The only thing that can truly stop you is the decision to quit. And quitting, that's not who you are. You are a creator, a builder, a dreamer who refuses to settle for anything less than the life you were meant to live. You are someone who shows up no matter what. You are someone who refuses to be intimidated by the unknown. You are someone who turns fear into fuel and doubt into determination. You have a fire within you, and that fire will light the way. You have a story to tell, a legacy to build, and a life to live that is nothing short of extraordinary. Don't let fear hold you back. Don't let doubt steal your dreams. Stand tall. Take the next step. And know this: the moment you begin is the moment you start to shape the life you've always wanted. And that life, it's waiting for you. There is something uniquely powerful about the moment when you decide to start. It's not the dream, nor the goal that holds the real magic. It's the decision to begin, to take that first step into the unknown, to look at your fears and doubts straight in the eye and say, I am moving forward anyway. Starting something new, whether it's a project, a new career, a personal transformation, or even a small, everyday habit, is one of the most courageous acts you can ever make. Why? Because the unknown can be terrifying. The road ahead isn't always clear. There are no guarantees, no promise that you'll succeed right away, or at all. But here's the thing, success is not a straight line. It is a series of steps, each one requiring a brave leap into uncertainty. Think about all the great things in your life that began with a single step. Your career, your relationships, your growth as a person. Every single one of them started with a decision. A moment when you said, I will start now. Even if I don't have all the answers, even if I'm scared. It takes courage to start, because you're betting on yourself, on your potential, and on the possibility of the future you want to create. But too often, we let fear keep us stuck. We think, what if I fail? What if it doesn't work out? And those doubts can paralyze us. But failure is not the end. It's part of the journey. It's a lesson, an opportunity to grow. The only true failure comes from not starting at all. Remember, no great achievement was ever accomplished by someone who waited for perfection or for the perfect moment to come. The truth is, the perfect moment rarely comes. You make the moment perfect by showing up, by stepping into the arena. The act of beginning is an act of faith in yourself and in the process. It's trusting that you will learn, adapt, and overcome the challenges as they come. So, whatever it is you've been putting off, whatever dreams you've been afraid to chase, this is your invitation. The courage to begin is the courage to believe in your own potential. The world needs what only you can offer. Take that first step today, because the journey begins with just one brave move forward. The courage to begin isn't just about the initial leap. It's about showing up day after day, even when it's hard, even when you're not sure where the path is taking you. The real magic happens in the persistence, in the willingness to keep going even when progress feels slow or the destination is unclear. It's easy to romanticize the idea of starting something new. We often think of it as a moment of pure inspiration, a burst of motivation. But true courage isn't about waiting for the spark, it's about taking action when the spark feels small, or when you're unsure if the fire will ever catch. It's about the quiet moments when you keep putting in the work, even when no one is watching, even when the world seems to be moving at a different pace. And here's the thing. The world is full of distractions, doubts, and noise that try to pull you off course. The hardest part of beginning is not just taking that first step, but staying on track when life gets in the way, when obstacles show up, or when you feel like you're moving in circles instead of forward. The road to your dreams is rarely a straight line. It's a winding, bumpy path, and that's okay. Those twists and turns are where growth happens. You will encounter moments of frustration, confusion, and even failure, but each of those moments is a lesson, a piece of the puzzle that will eventually come together. You don't need to have everything figured out right now. You don't need to be perfect. What you need is the courage to keep going, to keep showing up, to keep trying, to keep learning. The most successful people didn't get to where they are by waiting for the perfect moment or by avoiding mistakes. They got there by starting, by facing their fears, by pushing through discomfort. and by learning from each step along the way. They made the decision to begin, and they didn't stop. So, as you stand at the edge of your own journey, remember this. The courage to begin isn't about having all the answers, or even about knowing where you're going. It's about trusting that the act of beginning will bring clarity, growth, and unexpected opportunities. It's about stepping into the unknown with faith that every challenge will make you stronger. Take that first step. Let go of the fear of failure and embrace the power of possibility, because the world belongs to those who dare to begin. And that world, it's waiting for you. By now, you've made the decision to take that first step. But what happens next? Will things immediately fall into place? Probably not. You'll face setbacks. You'll question your choices. You'll encounter roadblocks that feel insurmountable. And it's in these moments, the moments when you doubt yourself the most, that your courage will be tested. But here's the truth. That's where growth happens. The hard days, the mistakes, the challenges, they are not signs that you should stop. They are signs that you're moving forward. Every struggle you face is an opportunity to refine your vision, to strengthen your resilience, and to deepen your understanding of what you're truly capable of. Remember, there's no such thing as failure unless you quit. As long as you keep going, you're still in the game. Every time you get back up, every time you keep moving, you're building something far more valuable than success itself. You're building character. And that character is what will carry you through every challenge that lies ahead. Now, as you continue your journey, it's essential to celebrate the small wins. The world often focuses on big milestones, on the end result. But the real power is in the journey, the tiny steps, the moments when you didn't think you could keep going, but you did anyway. Each small victory is a testament to your courage and determination. Don't wait until the finish line to celebrate. The act of showing up is a victory in itself. As you progress, you'll also start to see something beautiful unfold. The more you begin, the more you will realize that the courage to start isn't just about the external results, it's about who you become in the process. Starting something new forces you to evolve. It challenges your assumptions, your limitations, and your capacity for growth. In the end, you'll look back and see that the most important thing you've gained wasn't the success you envisioned, it was the person you became along the way. And this is where the real power lies, in the willingness to begin again. Life doesn't stop moving. There will always be new challenges, new beginnings. But with each one, your courage grows. The more you practice starting, the more you realize that you are capable of far more than you ever imagined. So, let the courage to begin become a habit. Let it be the foundation of your life. Every new endeavor, every new project, every change you want to make starts with the same simple decision. Every time you choose to start, you're creating new possibilities, new opportunities, and a new version of yourself. As you move forward, trust in the process. Trust that even when things don't go as planned, you're exactly where you need to be. Your journey is yours alone, and every step you take is a step toward becoming the person you were always meant to be. The world is waiting for you to begin. The future you dream of is just one decision away. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Start now. The courage to begin is the courage to transform your life. Keep going. Keep starting. And remember, the first step is always the hardest, but it's also the most powerful. The real test of courage isn't simply in making the decision to start. It's in staying committed when the initial excitement fades and reality sets in. It's in continuing to show up day after day, even when the path ahead doesn't seem as clear as it once did. This is where most people falter. The dream starts to feel distant, the progress slower than expected, and the energy that once propelled you forward begins to fade. But this is the moment where true growth happens. This is when your resolve is tested, when you have the opportunity to go deeper, to dig into your purpose, and to renew your commitment. Persistence is the secret ingredient. It's the quiet, daily courage that says, I will keep going, even when I can't see the finish line. It's about trusting that your effort is building something meaningful, even if the results aren't immediately visible. At this point, it's easy to become discouraged. You may ask yourself, is this really worth it? Or, am I making any progress? But these questions are part of the process. They don't signify failure, they're signs that you're truly engaging with the challenge. You're asking the hard questions, and that's a good thing. It means you're growing, you're refining your vision. You're learning what works and what doesn't. Every great achievement in history was built on this kind of resilience. Think of the countless artists, inventors, athletes, and entrepreneurs who faced repeated failures and rejection. What set them apart wasn't talent or luck, it was their ability to keep going when others would have given up. The courage to continue, to persist in the face of adversity, is what transforms a simple beginning into something extraordinary. And here's the kicker. The hard work you're doing now is shaping your future self. You might not be able to see it yet, but each day you stay the course, you're becoming a person who is more capable, more resilient, and more confident than before. You're building skills you didn't know you had. You're discovering strengths you never imagined. You're learning how to navigate obstacles with grace and how to persevere with purpose. So don't get discouraged when the road feels long. Instead, look at it as an opportunity to deepen your connection to your vision. Remind yourself why you began in the first place. When the days are tough, when it feels like you're moving in slow motion, take a breath. Trust that every step you take, no matter how small, is progress. You are not where you were yesterday, and you are moving forward in ways that are invisible to you now but will reveal themselves in time. There is no perfect path, no guaranteed formula for success, but there is one thing that all success stories have in common: the courage to keep going. You have this courage. You've had it all along, and every time you move forward, despite the doubts, despite the struggles, you reinforce the belief in yourself and your potential. Remember, the journey you've embarked on is uniquely yours. There will be challenges, yes, but there will also be moments of triumph, small wins that accumulate into something far greater than you ever imagined. Don't rush the process. Be patient with yourself, celebrate each step, and keep taking one more step forward. The courage to begin becomes the courage to persevere. And when you look back, you'll realize that the real victory wasn't just in finishing, but in how far you've come, how much you've grown, and how much more you're capable of than you ever thought possible. So, when you feel like quitting, remind yourself, the courage to start is the same courage that will carry you through to the end. Keep moving, keep believing, keep becoming. Your journey is only just beginning, and it's going to be extraordinary. Let me remind you of something crucial. You are unstoppable. When you set out to do something great, something that stirs your soul, you tap into a force far greater than anything you can imagine. You are not simply working toward a goal. You are becoming the embodiment of your own potential. And the thing about potential is this: it has no limits. There's no ceiling on what you can achieve once you choose to step into your power, once you decide that nothing will stop you. Yes, there will be days when it feels like the world is pushing against you. You will face resistance. The road will feel long. You'll hit walls. You'll question yourself. But here's what you need to remember. Those moments don't define you. What defines you is how you respond. What defines you is the courage to keep going when the odds seem stacked against you. What defines you is your refusal to let anything hold you back from what you know in your heart you're meant to do. The pain, the struggle, the hard days, they're not signs of failure. They're the crucible in which your strength is forged. Each setback is building something in you. Each moment of doubt is teaching you resilience. Every obstacle you overcome is shaping you into someone who cannot be stopped. So don't fear the struggle. Embrace it. Welcome the challenges. They are your greatest teachers. This is where most people stop. They begin, they face the first few challenges, and then they let fear, failure, or frustration dictate their next move. But not you. Not anymore. You've already taken the first step. You've already summoned the courage to start, and now you have the strength to finish. I want you to understand something deep down. You are not just capable of reaching your dreams. You are destined to achieve them. The difference between those who achieve greatness and those who fall short is the willingness to keep going in the face of adversity. The world doesn't need perfect people. It needs people who are willing to keep trying, no matter how many times they fail. And you are that person. If you want to know the secret to success, here it is. It's not about waiting for the right opportunity to come knocking on your door. It's about creating that opportunity. Every single day, every time you push through a challenge, every time you put in the work, every time you choose to begin again, you're creating the future you want. You are sculpting your destiny with your choices, your actions, and your unwavering commitment to keep moving forward. You see, the universe responds to your courage. When you choose to begin, to take that leap of faith, the doors begin to open. Sometimes not immediately, sometimes not in the way you expect, but they will open, and when they do, you'll be ready, you'll be stronger, you'll be unstoppable. Let this be the moment you stop waiting for the perfect conditions. Let this be the moment you stop doubting your ability to succeed. The only perfect time is now. The only thing standing between you and the life you want is the decision to begin again and again and again, no matter what. You've got everything you need to succeed. You are resilient. You are capable. You are unstoppable. So don't hesitate. Don't second-guess yourself. The world is waiting for you to step into your power, to bring your dreams to life, to become the force of nature you were always meant to be. The courage to begin is not just about starting. It's about being unwavering in your belief that you have what it takes. It's about understanding that once you start, you cannot fail. You will evolve. You will grow. You will succeed. You are ready. You are unstoppable. Now is your time. Start. Keep going. And never look back. The world belongs to those who dare to begin, and you, my friend, are one of them.